So this is part 2 of our Wildhorse descent. All of the climbing is now behind us, and that means it's pretty much a flowtopia all the way to the bottom. There may be a couple of switchbacks that I've edited out, and there's going to be a nice chunky rock garden towards the bottom. Other than that, it's pretty much intermediate the whole way. Now, in this section, you may notice what looks like some really sandy content. And when I saw this, I thought, oh my God, my front wheel is going to be sliding all over the place. But as it turns out, it was pretty hard packed, and I didn't really have a traction problem or a front wheel slide problem. I went through this same spot a couple months later where it was a lot more dry, and it got a little sandy, a little touchy, but overall it held up a lot better than it looks. So when you see this, you might think, oh crap, but really just fly right through it. This is a fucking cool trail. I don't know if it's worth the climb, but fuck, it is cool. We've been riding pretty smooth stuff for quite a while, and finally the trail is starting to get pretty chunky. And that's because we're about to head into the one really big rock garden. It's not the craziest rock garden you've ever ridden, for sure. But it is pretty loose, and there's a lot of sharp rocks, and it can throw you a little bit. I'm riding it pretty defensively in this video because I'm totally out of legs from all that climbing. When you get here, just let off the brakes and plow right through it.
Wow, that was crazy. Oh, violent. Whoa. Little front wheel drift. Howdy. Oh my gosh.
So if you watched the first video, you probably remember that I got dropped off at Wildhorse Meadows Road, did that insane climb, bunch of scouting, and then, we got to this point. And my agreed meeting spot was South Fork Campground. So I'm just gonna cruise on down the road. It's an easy coast, and meet up there. However, I went back a few months later and with some friends, and we took a four-wheel drive vehicle to the top to where Wildhorse starts and skipped the whole climb. And that was amazing because we connected that up with the upper SART. And so that turned into a 4,000 foot descent with only 700 feet of climbing, 20 miles, totally epic. My recommendation is if you've got the vehicles for it, definitely go that way. That's the way to do it.